Hey YouTube, today I'm going to be doing a deck profile for my my Jewel Knight Ashlei Reverse deck. So it's a little bit different from the previous, for my original Jewel Knight deck, which used Salome and Ashlei, just the regular vanilla, the Break Ride one. So this one, in my opinion, generates a lot more pressure. The nice thing about Jewel Knights from set 14, they did get a new critical trigger, so the deck can run up to 8 criticals now. I mean, you could run that before, but they weren't Jewel Knights, and the deck with Salome, the deck was very special counterblast heavy. So you kind of, I don't know, I was running Rainbow Triggers for Jewel Knights. It worked. It got the job done. But with the release of set 14, that's no longer an issue. So without further ado, let's get right into it here. For Broken Heart Jewel Knight Ashlei Reverse. She is one of the better reverse units, actually. After play testing this deck quite a bit, I would say that this card generates quite a bit of advantage, actually. I guess the way they balance it out is the card that she calls from the deck doesn't gain the 5,000 power boost, compared to, say, Liquire Reverse, or even another one here, Maiden of Venus Trap Reverse. All three of these are kind of similar in the sense that they all superior call something. She calls from the soul and gives it 5,000 power. She calls from 5 cards off the top of the deck and gives it 5,000 power. She calls the Jewel Knight from the deck, but it does not gain 5,000 power. However, where she gains advantage is in the sense that she also retires an opponent's rear guard. So that's pretty good. So making her kind of like Ramiel Reverse, even, in the sense that, where is it at? With Ramiel Reverse, you call from the damage zone, or actually no, I take that back. She's purely messing with the opponent's field, and powering up your existing front 3. So anyway, they're all kind of similar after playtesting all the different reverse cards, but I do find that Ashlei Reverse is one of the more annoying ones to go against, and it's one of the more consistent ones in terms of how it gives you advantage. So next we have, for Pure Heart Jewel Knight Ashlei, just your vanilla. So with reverse, this is a cross break ride. So your reverse unit is cross-ridden, and that does actually make it very good, similar to the Liquire one, the Amon one, the Eradicator one, the Ramiel one. So there's a lot of cross break ride with reverse cards, which helps them get a little bit of a boost there in the defensive play. For grade 2, 3 banding Jewel Knight Miranda. She is Ashley specific support, so you can't really run her that well. Like if you have Salome in the deck, she doesn't really work too well. Like her effects won't be live, so you only really want to run her in the reverse build. But she's pretty good at 3. 4, I think, is, if you want to run 4, you can if you have 4. I really don't think it's necessary. I'd rather run, if I was gonna run 4 of any of the Jewel Knights, it would probably be Tracie. So for this build, I went with 3 Tracie, down from my original 4. She's your 12k attacker. And then 3 linking Jewel Knight Tilda. Tilda is, in my opinion, is the one that seems a little bit inconsistent. She's one of those where she already has to be on the field as a rear guard when you ride your grade 3 Jewel Knight. So I guess if you're cross break riding, her effect will go off. But if you're just riding your grade 3 for like your first grade 3, she's not really going to do anything. I mean, unless she's on the field, obviously, but you know, sometimes it won't work out that way. Like, you'll have to ride her, so a little bit of inconsistency here. So I may actually drop this to put back my 4th Tracie, or do something else like that. And then to Kibble, or Sybill. People say the name is actually Kibble, but it's weird. I don't really see it in that name. Anyway, she is like Colony Maker, or Macaw, or Tartu, that kind of card, or a Scrod. So 2 of her is good. She's an 8k body, so again, I wouldn't run more than 3. I used to run 3 of this. Actually, maybe I did run 4 at one time, but 2 is a good number because of the new Ashlei support. You need to make room for the other cards that have the 9k attack, 9k defense, and it hits for like 11k with Miranda and 12k with Tracie. So 2 of these is good enough. It's also counterblast 2. So moving on to grade 1s for Sentinels, I have my 1 Summoning Jewel Knight Gloria and 3 Flashing Jewel Knight Iseult. Originally, obviously, my build was 4 of these. So I pulled 1 Gloria, might as well just run it, see how it goes. Really, this is fine. If you don't want to run Gloria, you don't have to. Or even if you want to run 2 Gloria, you can. I mean, the deck can do it, although because there is quite a bit of counterblasting, Ashlei counterblast, Tilda counterblast, Kibble counterblast, I would recommend just, like, if you want to run a Quintet Wall, just do like this and just run 3 regular Perfect Guards. Next, for Prizmy, mainly because I couldn't think of anything better. I guess you could run Urian, which I may do, but again, that's more counterblast. And I never used to use that effect, so helps fix messed up hands if that's applicable. Next, 4 Steen Jewel Knight Shellie. She's your 10k Jewel Knight grade 1. And then 2 Security Jewel Knight Alwain. So with set 14, there's quite a few of these type of cards that came out. These weird, take a specific card, like in this sense, in this regard, it's Ashlei, or a grade 3 card named Ashlei. So take it from the drop zone, put it on the bottom of the deck, and choose one of your grade 3 with Ashlei. It doesn't have to be Vanguard, it can be a rear guard Ashlei, and it gains plus 5k. So this is good at 2 because it's a late game card. You'll have to have used Perfect Guards or Sentinels or something where you've discarded Ashlei's to the drop zone in order to use it. So really 2 is enough. So it fills that spot. And then finally, for the trigger lineup, I went with a unique build. Or originally I was gonna do just 8 crits and 4 draw, because they got this new critical. They did get a new stand as well, and I believe they also got a new heal. So if you want, you can run the new heal. You can run a stand build with the deck, which I guess would be okay. But I went with 6 draw and 6 critical, mainly because I want them I want the Jewel Knights to have a big hand, so they have more defense, and well, just because to speed up the deck, and because I really wanted to run the Unicorn without having to not run the original draw. So I went with that lineup. And then 4 of the original Jewel Knight heal, because I think this is one of the coolest looking heal triggers in the game. She looks like, I don't know, she'd be Raging Form Dragon if she had dragon skills, I guess, because she's doing the same little, like, Rasengan thing. And then the starter is Desire Jewel Knight, Heloise. She's just a good starter. She's a consistent starter for Ashlei, although you can still run the Tiffany. But I don't like to go minus with Tiffany. Put her in the soul and just... But Tiffany's good for that one big push where you think you can end the game. I guess like if you call final turn. But I just went with this one because it's new. So I'm going to test it out. That was basically my Jewel Knight deck. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos if you like this. And as always, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.